higher price.
Miscellaneous gear shops street.
Yep. Other than what you see is what you get. There's no weird hidden shit right
Yeah.
there.
So what I'm interested in looking at is the old world junk shop. It's
Hmm.
probably closed now, but if they've got
Yep.
stuff displayed in the window, just to have a look and see what they sell and what sort of pricing is on it.
You remember the metal curtains that they pull
Oh yeah,
down?
yep,
Yeah.
yep,
The don't rob my shit while I'm gone and break my window. Yeah.
do,
That's apparently a thing here.
okay. Do they have the holes that you can look through?
Yeah.
Like a lot of them have those little.
Yeah. Well, that's not enough to see through unless you can see in the dark and shit.
Oh yeah, I suppose they probably usually places have lit so you could see if something nasty was going on. But I suppose if they got the
Fire
shutters, they're
hazard.
not going to. Yeah, yeah,
Fire
and because they
hazard.
don't have electricity. Yes, yeah. All right.
Yeah. So, uh, you're not sure what year it is, but you're guessing it's after the aliens had
Yeah,
their
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Also, I would like to point out that the outside of the city maps, should you ever feel the need to go outside of the city, are simpler than the inside the city ones and shit, but you don't get the nice tour of them like, you know.
Rubbish on. Is there rubbish on the streets?
There is some. It looks like all cities that use a lot of horses, horse shit is a constant problem. You are keeping an eye on where you step and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
What about? All right, being that that the nature of the
Oh,
vehicles and stuff that they've most likely gone back to newspapers and printing press because they don't have the internet, etc. anymore. I'll be
yes.
looking. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking
Ah,
for
yeah,
old
yeah.
newspapers that people have thrown
You
out.
find San Angela's Express and stuff like that. You
Yep.
probably recognize one of the reporters' names and stuff. Yeah, all kinds
Neva
of.
Cooper.
Mhm. Ace reporter. Take card for having her name on the tip of your fucking tongue. Ready to rock.
Yeah. So I want to get a newspaper, see, read the news, establish if I'm right in my guess as to this is the San Angeles that matches the Shadow Academy.
You are correct. Take
So this
card
is
for
20,
being correct.
21, 20, 2151 then.
I believe so, yes. I believe you are correct on that.
Right.
Let's see. Also, reading newspaper. Did I give you a card for thinking of the newspaper?
I
Take
don't
card for
know.
thinking
I'm up
of.
to, yeah, hang on a sec. I'm
Just
up to
take
10
another card.
cards.
Fuck it. Take another one. Ha ha ha. That'll learn you. But
Uh,
let's see.
Happy holidays. No, it's not. All right, before I discard it, let's see if I've got the card that make holidays be now.
Wow. I want a luck roll from you when you get a chance. The newspaper the lower is better on the luck roll too. Make it by
Yeah, yeah.
half and all your dreams come true. If you get a critical, there'll be a coupon in it. Not that you have enough money for a coupon, but actually, no. If you get a crit, something else. I got the full range now. If you get a fumble, it's all ads.
Yeah, no, I know what I'll do no matter what I roll. All right, first of all, I'll discard the art plus 20.
Ah.
I've got to get rid of 3 cards. It's so tempting to use that because in some ways, I think I should blow away my insanity because I'm not playing on it enough.
Which one?
Which card?
Which insanity?
Doctor Morton.
Hmm.
It's the only insanity I've got, and because my san's so high now, it's going to be a long time before I gain another one. Hopefully.
Go visit with Cthulhu. That'll knock that shit down.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said hopefully. Now I'll get rid of Happy Holidays and one more. I'll get rid of the skill plus 5. I think I'm going to have to. Yeah, skill plus 5. All right, you want a luck roll now?
Lower is better, sir. Crit is where it's at.
Yep.
Coupon
Roll.
shit.
By over half. But before you say anything, I shall also play Sweetness and Light.
Good enough for me. Okay, they have an ancient or all of this shit's obviously probably closed, but in the newspaper they have mention of the employment center. They have mention of a like, is your spouse cheating on you? Do you need a private eye? Come to I Spy Private Eye. They also have joined the Mercenaries Guild today. Exciting missions, meet interesting people and kill them. And they also have an advertisement from the alchemist known as the Great Yan Dune. Do you have interesting monster parts? I buy them. Do you have interesting plants? I buy them too.
So what was the alchemist known as?
The Great Yan Dune.
Yan, as in Y-A-N?
Y-A-N-D-O-O-N. Yan Dune.
So we wanted monster parts.
And plants. Interesting monsters, interesting plants. And it also tells where his shop is, which I believe you can find on the map somewhere.
Yep. So Mercs. All right. So Employment Center, I Spy Private Eye, Mercs, Alchemist known as the Yan Dune.
No, the Great Yan Dune.
Sorry, the Great. Let me explain why that was there. The Great Yan Dune.
It shows the name of the newspaper as Exposition Daily. You're like, So, yes, you've found several interesting things on the street as you're sitting there. Somebody gets hit by a car. This is like over there type deal. You're not like right next to you and shit. And some lady comes up and starts crying over the guy, and the guards come up and they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, he's dead." And she's like, "Oh, no, he has to come with us. He's property of the city now." And they take him away.
Interesting.
So she, no. And the guy whose car it is goes, "Money, here." And he drives off. Like, oh, I'm out. So, where to, sir?
Alrighty.
As you investigate another fucking city. I wish I had like 30 of these. I wish I could keep them all straight. I would be the coolest GM in the world. Yes.
Yes, I saw that.
No, you didn't. So, where to?
Not every business kind of listed. Of course it is. Why not? I was curious about that. That answers that question. I was curious about the whole Lady Rittenhouse stuff. I existed in the human reality of the Genova. And it does. I just found the statue of Lady Rittenhouse.
So much weird shit going on. Imagine a brand new player dropped into this.
Yes.
Awesome. I would be thrilled to be dropped into something that has that much shit going on, as opposed to go to the castle and kill the asshole. I've forgotten what his name is. It doesn't matter. He needs to die. Anything you find amusing or whatever, please read to the audience, because otherwise you just get a bunch of
yes,
air.
yes, yes, I know, sorry, yes. Spatula City, buy 11 spatulas, get the 12th free.
What a deal.
A bludgeoning weapon shop called Louis Baton.
I had a lot of time on my hands.
There we go. I knew I'd find it in the... Yes, of course. He's still there. Or another version of him. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The blade shop.
Mm-hmm.
The owner is the same name as the owner of the blade shop in Beastkin Lands.
Weird. He should be long dead by now.
He should, but he doesn't appear to be.
Cut to McKay, knocks on the door. The guy answers, "Your name so-and-so?" "Yes, you should be dead." Stab, stab, stab. Hey, that's better. I had to correct that.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Oh, it's night, so...
Yes. You're kind of fucked for being night. But
No,
oddly,
I'll
that's
go
the
over.
only time the door's open. So that
Yes,
sucks.
but it just means that I can't... If I wait till day, I can't get back there for them. But it does give me time to do other stuff. I'll go back to downtown and then I'll head out to Weapons and Armor Row because I want to just more scope out the area and get a check out Clem's, see whether or not it looks like it's actually operational.
Weapons and Armor Row. No problem. You head over there. The Clems appears, since you know what to look for, it's been turned off exactly the same way as the other one.
All right, I will not activate it at this moment.
Very well. Yeah, some of the it's still early enough that the restaurants are open and stuff. If you had any money,
Yes.
But you're not sure if Clem's would be open or not. You're thinking probably not, but
Is there hours on listed on the door?
no.
No.
Never anything except it says Clem's in the window.
Mm-hmm.
The guy with the friendly mutton chops who gives you the fucking shave of a lifetime.
Yep. Just checking what is race.
I mean, there's enough newspaper blowing up and down the street that you could probably gather up enough to try to make some sort of primitive nest, I guess.
Yes, make myself a nest and go to sleep.
Yeah, that'll get your throat slit, you're pretty certain. This is definitely kind of a rough and tumble place. I mean, it comes from crapsack cyberpunk, and then they had a whole lot of problems.
Then they had the apocalypse, and then yes.
Yeah. So everybody who's still alive is definitely on the mean side of survival.
Restaurant Row, Pub Street, the Junkyard, Beach. All right, so
It'll be interesting to see where you go to spend the night, because if you can get into the daytime, and then if you can get Clem's working, you're golden.
Yes.
But the night, surviving the night, how will you do it?
All right, so is the... Well, it doesn't matter because he's the Vrez I know is a beastkin, so he wasn't a goblin, or as far as I can recall, he wasn't a goblin or anything like that. All right, I'm going to go to the arcology.
Right. Arcology's gotten more weird. Hold on a second. Let's see, arcology. North.
Depending on if I can get there, how far away it is.
Oh, eventually you reach it. I mean, everything in this area is eventually walkable. In fact, if you go to the arcology, back to where you started, and the arcology again, and back to where you started, it should be daytime. So you just spend the whole night fucking exhausting yourself walking around. But the arcology, let's see, interesting shit there. With the arcology itself, it's the big interconnected domes, but around the domes is the big 40-meter wide dead zone, nothing in
Mm.
there. Um, Give me a spot roll. I'm assuming you're not wandering into the dead zone. There's
No,
no cover, no depressions, no nothing. Big killing field
the
looking
killing
place.
field is actually what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, by half.
Huh. On some of the buildings and stuff nearby, you can see old blast things. Your guess would be like laser blasts and stuff. So you don't
Hmm.
see any lasers though, but you see a lot of places where lasers could be concealed at the arcology area. So yeah, not sure what's up with that. And you notice that some of the laser blasts are a little outside of the dead zone, like maybe somebody was fucking with the dead zone and then just got blowed up because the dead zone or lasers weren't really playing that game. You have a high enough evidence analysis roll. I figure you just can figure that shit out.
Hmm.
So don't tease the lasers is what you pick up from there.
Yes,
You have the boneyard here, which is interesting.
yes, that's partly why I was going here.
Let's
I
see
was,
what it's like here.
yes.
Oh, there is a guy selling Chris as is. Um, he looks about as disreputable as possible and shit, and he's just sleazing his way around in the nighttime. They do have various street lights and stuff here and there. Some are powered by oil. Some are seem to be some sort of magic, depending on how nice the place is. Um, the boneyard. Hmm. It looks much like it does back in the time of the Goblin guy, but the golems seem to be more like statues, and it's still got the weird aliens type of stuff. No goblins around and stuff. It's just humans.
Okay. Yeah, so that was part of the thing I was curious about. What um was there any demi-humans as such in the arcology?
You can't even get into the arcology. The
Oh,
arcology
sorry.
is surrounded by the dead zone. If you go
Oh,
into the
yeah.
dead zone,
Sorry, the ecologies. And yeah, sorry, I was getting mixed up. I was thinking. Oh,
well, the
sorry, the
boneyard
foreign
was
quarter. I meant.
technically in the arcology before, but the arcology
The,
seems to have,
yeah, sorry, the arcology district. I meant.
yes.
So, is there demi-humans in the arcology district or the new foreign quarter?
Um, if there are, then you suspect some things of being maybe demi-humans, but they're definitely keeping it under wraps. They've got hoods and weird
Okay,
hats
there's
and shit like
nothing,
that.
nothing obvious.
No, but there's some very fucking suspicious individuals. This definitely seems to be kind of a bit more on the shady side. Also, you do notice from wandering around, people wear pistols, but they're much like the ones that you saw at the school. Now, a little bit of information on the pistols, how it works. First, you have to activate it. Okay. And that
Hmm.
takes a round to go beep, and then it makes a loud kind of whining noise while it's activated. Okay. It's
Hmm.
like, and then it goes off going zap, zap, like saying it really loud type thing. That's how much noise it makes. And it even makes a weird zapping. It's like having a laser pistol. You don't know what kind of effects they do, although you've heard that they can do different kind of elemental flavors and maybe other shit. It appears that there's a lot to the pistols, but the school hadn't. You're not advanced enough student to get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, there are people wandering around armed and stuff. There's no peace bonding here and shit. No, this is a rough and tumble type area. Some people are looking at you like, no weapons, huh? But he doesn't look like he has anything good. Huh.
Not worth the effort.
Yeah, you really you're not dressed well enough to rob, but you're not armed enough to leave alone.
Yeah.
So it puts them in a quandary. You're just waiting to find the fucking sexual predators, pretty much.
So what? So they've got embassies here. So we're talking things like the Westmead and places like that, embassies, or
No, you don't. I don't see anything like. Have you seen anything like that on the map, or were you guessing?
no, no, no. It says new foreign quarter. This is where the various embassies and habitats made for
Ah,
and habitats made for non-human visitors. I was reading that to be besides. Yeah, I was reading
good
that to
point.
be embassies for.
Yes. If there are any embassies, you don't see them.
Okay. Yeah, as I said, I was reading that not just to be the non-human bit, but just general embassies.
Yeah, no, this is the new world. There should be some maybe it means you could set up an Australian embassy someday. Who knows? But then, of course, the hotel may sue you, which would be
Yes.
funny as shit.
Yes.
Suing the only Australian guy for not being Australian enough.
That's right. All right. So yes. So there's not embassies here.
They do have. You read Terry Pratchett, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I've read several of them, but a long, long time ago.
They have claxes here. Do you know what those are?
Not off the top of my head.
Signal towers that show different. They have lights and stuff, and different lights get covered and uncovered and stuff, and those are constantly winking into the distance. And about 10 kilometers away, it's another tower, which then relays to another tower, et cetera, et cetera.
So signaling towers.
Advanced signaling towers.
Advanced signaling towers. Yep,
Very
yep, yep.
advanced, yep.
Yes, I do have signaling.
So, just so you know, there's shit like that going on.
Okay.
There's a lot of movement. Pretty much all you need is to find a place to while away a few hours, preferably without getting knifed.
Yes.
And pick up some money, weapons, supplies, and shit, and then you could explore in style. Where to try to survive the fucking night? You think you've got people like kind of starting to take an interest in you, and you're starting to think that you may have an unproductive combat. Well, you may end up getting money and weapons and shit from the people who attack you, but
get some
I don't
clothing.
know if
Your clothes, give them to me.
But I don't know if you want to spend more hero points in any possible combat.
No.
After you're fucking near drowning and shit.
Yes, I will leave this quarter as it's a rough place.
Yep. Give me a luck roll at negative 10%. Failing means that you have picked up attention. Somebody will be following your ass.
I'm getting followed, apparently.
Just your luck, you think.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you heading to?
I shall head to... Who the hell's that? I don't know. There's somebody's name there. I don't know whether or not that is intentionally supposed to be available to the PCs. I don't know whose name it is, but David Ray. It says
David
David
Ray's house.
Ray's
Yeah,
house.
just some random fuck.
Yeah, I think
If you ever find
right.
out who he is, you can go visit him.
That's right. Wasn't sure if he's supposed to intentionally be there or not. All right.
By the way, the length of the line does not indicate distance. I did that to try
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
it
yeah.
easier to understand the quarters and shit.
I shall go to Rittenhouse Row and look around there. Although, hang on a second, they don't link up there. What the hell?
What are you talking from the interior gate over to the tram, and then yeah, you can get over to. Oh wait, do they link up? Fire station. Yep, you basically have to go back down to the city center and then back up to Rittenhouse. It may actually be a lot easier to do that. I don't have like a proper map and shit.
Yeah. No, I just meant that it seems to be part of Rittenhouse Row you can access from there.
Hmm.
The other part you've got to do via the town centre.
Cool.
You
No
can't just wander
worries.
from one to the other.
Yeah, they uh, hmm. Give me a luck roll at -20. Do they decide to finally jump you, or are they giving up because you're just wandering around like you may be a crazy homeless person?
A crit.
You, you went, they thought you were talking to yourself, and you're like, no, you may be crazy or diseased. They fuck off. Cool. Um, some guy goes, "Oh, here, come here, here's some money," and he tells you where to get a meal.
Oh, thank you.
You poor thing.
How much money did he give me?
I forget, but it's enough for a meal.
So a couple of silver or something, I think.
Yeah.
Meals. Food. Anyway, I'll look at that later.
Yeah,
Yeah,
now I'm
so
worried you can go hang out in the restaurant and try to stretch out. If you can find a restaurant that goes all night, you could try to stretch out coffee until the morning.
I shall go to where the statue. I go the town square. By the looks of it, I want to
Okay.
check out the statue of Lady Rittenhouse.
Oh, I don't think you've ever gotten to see her before.
No, I just got told about her.
Cool. Well, you got to find out what she looked like and stuff. You know, tough looking lady.
Now apparently there's an old stately unused building there.
Okay. Let's see. Statue of Lady Rittenhouse. Old state land used building. The White Peacock.
Mm-hmm.
You check that out. Okay. Uh, let's see. There's a problem. There's like a lock on it and stuff. I mean, you could break through a window, but the lock completely can defeat you.
That's right.
Or if you want to just kick in the side of the building, you might be
Well,
strong
I'll scope it out. I can't
Well,
mental blank the word.
you do find something interesting with this building. The building itself, if the PCs desired, it would make either a good theater, if you wanted to have your own theater, or possibly a large size lair.
Yeah, that's what I was partly thinking. It may be
Mhm.
useful as a base of operations.
Indeed. You would have to try to figure out who's owns it or is selling it, or does anybody even own it, or what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Town hall records, something like that will tell us later on. But yes.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, I'll scope it out for the moment.
Sure. Do you have any
In case
architecture skill?
everyone has architecture skill if you're a Dora.
Okay.
I don't think go back to roll 20. No.
They made it look old fashioned, but more than that is beyond you. It's an
Yeah.
old fashioned looking thing.
But yes, part of the reason I'm scoping it out is to see if anybody's decided to squat in it or
Not yet.
has allowed it done something to gain access, so it doesn't look like people have gone in and vandalized it or smashed windows or anything like that.
No, not yet. I mean, you'll definitely be the first homeless person to squat. But it appears that most of the people have been held completely at bay by the master locks and such that are chained
So,
on.
do the windows have bars on them or grating or whatever?
No, but breaking a window may get
Attract.
attention and
Yeah,
noise and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So plus, it honestly for squatting in, it does look a big drafty and creepy.
Mm-hmm. Because it appears nobody's. What's is it? Warm night, cold night?
It's Californian weather, so maybe even at its worst, Californian weather is great for the homeless. It's not like in fucking uh, Canada where they just conveniently freeze to death and then they can use them as building materials. So yeah, you can survive just hanging out on the streets, but you got a couple silver in your pocket.
Yep. Okay. End of the line. Justice
Yes.
Center.
I don't know if you had time to read up on the silver, but they have a hole in the middle, and then they have the
Pieces of
uh,
8.
yeah, they're basically pieces of 8. But if you don't cut them into pieces of 8, then they have the reading rough edges on the outer rim to prevent clipping. But if you turn them into pieces of 8, then you could clip them, which
Yep.
for the PCs is an activity that would totally not be worth it. It's like, I made an extra 3 silver day. You're a PC. Go fucking conquer a kingdom and take all their treasury. So,
yep.
But yeah, they are heavy coins though.
Yep.
40 is 1 kilo. 40 fucking coins is 1 kilo. That's heavy as shit.
Yes.
The sad thing is that the 25 grams each weighs in today's prices is $14 of silver. Wow. Yes, I fucking did research on all this shit. So yeah, all kinds of neat shit. You're just circling around this big fucking building going,
yep.
I will be the evil lair owner. It will
That's
be
right.
mine. Yeah, okay. You continue circling around.
Sorry, I was just scanning the money stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I will head to the Houses of Negotiable Affection Avenue because there's potentially likely to be a 24-hour place there for food or something.
Yeah,
Due to the nature
absolutely.
of the area.
You find a place that you can basically squat at until you
Mm-hmm.
think that the barbershop should be open. There's a lot of drunk people and stuff there, and prostitutes working and stuff.
I'll pretty much people watch.
It's
Just watch the crowds, listen, just to get a.
No worries. Give me a stealth roll. This is like your skill at disappearing if trouble comes.
Yep.
Shows you retreating slowly into like the darkened corner. Is that
0,
not
1.
one?
Yep.
No problem. You do like some guys like I'm gonna kill somebody, and it just shows like where you were sitting, and then he looks away, and it shows you still sitting there. He's like, anyway, morning comes. You make your way back over to Clem's, and it should be open, but it's not for some reason.
I
If
shall
only
open
you.
the barber pole up and fix it. Take
Oh,
it out
wow.
and turn it
And
around.
Clem comes on over and changes the sign to open and holds open the door for you.
Thank you,
Morning.
Clem. Good morning. How are you?
Great. What can I do you for?
Shave, please.
Hot towel?
Yes, thank you.
Great. Where are you going back to?
What is designation of this location, please?
Gothic San Angelo, sir.
Thank you. I just wanted to confirm I had it correct.
Where are you going back to? He says.
I will go to the which one do I want to go to? I'll go to red
I
carpet.
don't know. What?
No, actually, sorry, no. I'll go to Australian Embassy, which is Beastkin, San Angeles.
Great. Cut to, you're back at the fucking embassy.
Mm-hmm. Right. First of all, Jim.
Which one was Jim again? Please remind me.
Jim is the butler. He's the maitre d', major domino, whatever you want to call him.
Got it. Hello, sir.
He was in red carpet. He's the Balinese.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. He glares at you with hatred as he does all PCs. Yes. He's always hated the
I'm the only.
PCs.
Well, actually, he likes Doc and I.
Yes. It's just his
We've
default
actually
wrestling
got.
bitch face.
We've actually have. Well, I'm assuming Doc still has. We've got favors with him for helping him and Mrs. Parapet out.
Yep. Okay, the
anyway,
parapets got it.
Yes. Yes.
Sir.
Yes. Could you please organize, if it's not or has not already been done, a tutor for the two kids?
Ahoy says he is the only tutor they need. He has been trying to teach them to fly. I will get a professional, normal tutor immediately.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Preferably one that is not going to discriminate.
That will be more difficult, sir.
Yes. I understand that. I'm sure you will be able to find someone.
Yes, sir. It's very good of you taking them in, sir.
Perhaps the being able to state that they're working at the Australian Embassy will assist in. I mean, it will certainly put something on the tutor's resume as such.
He goes,
Yeah, true. I just thought as to potential selling point.
I will take care of it.
Thank you. I shall go and attempt to do some more alchemy.
I'm on fire. Oh, Jesus, help me. Why now? I'm melting.
It's essence by 3 I need to make. So what is it's 42 nowadays. Right, so that batch is no good. Next, what is my chemistry anyway? My alchemy. Just make sure I'm rolling against the right skill. All right. Batch, lovely. Yay! All right. Beautiful.
You make a large batch of happiness for your buddy.
Yep, and ask for that to be delivered to him.
Yep. Jim arranges the delivery guy.
All right.
Kids come in demand time again.
All right, I'll give them time.
Excellent. Cut to, it's about noon. They had time fairly recently, so they wander off by noon after eating and stuff. And Ahoy's like, "So, fuckface, what you been up to? Been missing you fierce."
Traveling different zones, discovering new zones.
Sounds horrible.
Yes, in one of them, I'm an 11-year-old child at a school.
He just looks at you for a while and he goes, "Is that different than now?" How old are you now?
I'm in my late 20s.
Is that old? He doesn't seem to
It's,
get the concept of age very
yes.
well.
No.
Ah, is your plumage different?
Yes.
Is it pretty? Are you a pretty bird? Pretty bird? Pretty bird? He gets stuck in the loop for a while and then shakes himself out of it.
Um,
I don't see a problem here, he says.
no. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make
You
some
wander off. He's
inquiries.
like, fuck. You gonna do what?
What? All right. So, word. What do you know about fulgurite?
He attempts rolling his natural history skill. He says, ah, it is a seed. You eat it.
Okay.
Please feed me by hand. Yeah. Do it slow. Do it sexy. Who's a pretty bird? Pretty bird, pretty bird.
All
I'm a
right.
fucking pretty bird. He says,
Yes, you are.
I need a hat.
A hat.
Mm-hmm.
What's that, to keep the sun off your eyes?
No. Well, no. I want a special hat.
For what purpose?
Don't know. He begins doing the weird bobbing thing.
Maybe the kids can make you a hat.
Yeah, he says, I want you to make me a hat.
I'm not a haberdashery.
You are a habber. You are a hat maker.
All right.
He looks irritated. Well, he looks like a bird. So whatever emotion you choose to fill in there could be right.
Yes. All right. So that will be gone. So I shall do phase self.
You begin to cast a spell. The bird hops away. He says, run,
Can I
running,
cast a
running.
spell? Can I cast a spell on you? It's a
Ah,
non. It's
no.
a non. It's a non-harmful spell.
Cast it on a lizard. Fuck him. The
Oh, I'll go
bird
nuts.
says.
All right. I'll ask the lizard.
Okay. The lizard is currently playing with his favorite fucking toy. Let's see how he's doing at it. He's doing his wood burning kit. He sucks ass at his wood burning kit. It is the saddest thing you've ever seen. What do you think? He says.
Keep going.
He sighs, causing him to drop the thing,
Ooh,
which is
if only that had been me casting it on him as opposed to the self version. It was a crit.
he looks with interest at your casting spells. He goes,
Can I try casting a spell on you?
sure.
The spell is phase other. I'm attempting to cast on you.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah. Keep doing that.
Yep.
Ow, my brain hurts.
So my name is, yeah. Okay, great. Thanks. Good talk, he says.
Yes.
He visits with you for a bit.
Uh,
Everybody's here is happy to see you, but they understand that you come and go, and sometimes you're not back for a couple weeks, you know?
Yeah.
Then you go away again, then you come again, and then you cast a bunch of spells, and then you leave. Very confusing for them. But they figured it's the life of an Australian ambassador.
Yes. No. Can't even remember what the next one is in that one. So I'm just trying to remember the pocket ones and that. Sword
Well, if you get a
trick.
crit, you'll definitely find out.
As in, I can't recall as to which is the highest. I think general pocket. I don't think I've gotten any further in it.
Huh.
That's right. I know what they were. Yeah, right. I'll try general. I don't tend to use the because I drain so much magic points.
Mm-hmm. I like that people have enough spells that they have to pick and choose that shit.
Actually, no, I won't cast them because I want to save my spells for. I want to save my magic points for the goggles.
Mm-hmm. You remembered your goggles. Nice.
Yeah,
So,
I
uh,
I I shall go and visit some of the don't know what you'd call them. There's probably not gem makers maybe, or gem dealers possibly, something like that.
well, the problem with
Or gem
well,
sellers as they call them.
oh, I see. You're wanting to find out about fulgurite.
Yes.
Okay, fulgurite is not a thing here, but they might just have some general information about it for you.
Mm-hmm.
You eventually find one guy who goes, fulgurite is what happens when lightning strikes sand.
Ah.
He even shows you a piece. Give me an essence roll.
That'll be essence by 3. No,
Take a
wait.
check in it
That
if you don't already have
no,
one.
it's not. No, I failed essence by 3 by 1 point. Sorry.
You suck. It doesn't feel like charged up the way the fulgurite that you have stuck in your glasses feels. In
Yeah.
other words, yeah, this is different than blah blah blah. But he says it's not a horribly uncommon thing. It's not really worth a huge amount or anything. It's open, but it's not really that common either. Some people think it looks neat, but
Yep. All right.
cool. Good talk, he says. And then he visits with you. That's part of the problem is you're well liked and respected here in the furry zone. And so all these fucking animal headed dudes want to visit with you and shit. So by the time you get done, you pretty much your day gets sucked away by people visiting with you, and you end up getting treated to a very nice dinner by some people wanting to impress the Australian ambassador. And so they kind of fucking cornered you. The only way out of it would be being super rude because so but you're dressed up fancy. You can even do an etiquette roll if you don't have a check in it to schmoozing with some of the upper some of the movers and shakers in town type of thing, merchants and whatnot.
Etiquette. Where are you?
Come on, drink out of the fucking gravy.
I fail it, but nothing. I don't fumble or anything.
Well, you use the wrong fork and it's a bit scandalous.
Oh my
suck.
God.
Yes, you may as well kill yourself with that fork now.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Give me a fast talk roll. This is being charming at dinner, if you wish to be charming. If you just want to eat and glare at people, you could do that too.
No. Try and be charming. Yes, by lots.
Your faux pas overlooked for this. It's not just one faux pas, there's several. And I'm not saying you're drinking out of the gravy terrain. Well, maybe you are, I would. But anyways, damn good gravy. It's a lot of charming, scintillating talk. You're really well liked in this town because you're known as a fierce fighter, an amazing diplomat, etc., with powerful friends and connections and things. So you're pretty much on top of the world here and such. If you were to retire, it would still be kind of an awkward zone because everybody else is different animals and shit. But other than that,
yeah.
But eventually, they have somebody take you back to your embassy and stuff.
Thank you. Surely it's too late to use Clem, so I won't. All right, so I'll have to do that.
It's the next day, and you realize it's the last day of freedom before classes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you poor bastard. So,
All
yeah.
right.
Shows the kids going, where's that fucker disappeared to on the weekends? I don't know.
I'll see if I can get some gold, if there's any gold available.
Yes, of course there's gold available. You are fucking fairly rich in this place. The amount of easily accessible money, let's see, where the fuck did I put that money? No, that's not it, you bastard. There it is. You pick up the equivalent of 10 gold coins. So that's $10,000 because you fucking gave them great inventions to help them kill each other. But more important than that, and even more money than that, is the desalination plant,
Mm-hmm.
which was really a good idea. So, yeah, you've got 10 gold coins basically.
Yep.
I recommend breaking them somewhere that actually has cash to break them with.
Yes. All right. So Clem's.
No problem. Where are you going back to? Says Clem after the preliminaries.
Excuse me. Red carpet, San Angeles.
Bing. You are there.
Taxi back to the.
Oh, you've still got dollars on you? Or do you have to run in and go, oh, I gotta get the money out of the house? And the guy's like, I'm gonna kill him and burn down his house if he doesn't bring me money.
And then where's the list of ninja gear?
Ah.
Yeah.
10 gold pieces. Neat.
Yep.
I like the 1 gold equals 70 silver. Yeah. This ain't no D&D shit. Yeah.
All right. How high were the ceilings in the library and in the forbidden?
Right. You really went into a fucking library. I like it. Probably about 3 stories. Just enough to break an 11-year-old's neck.
So how many meters approximately?
Say 3 meters per story. No,
So
about 4 meters per story. So 4 times 3, about 12-ish to 15
12-ish.
meters.
All right. So I'll take 3 lengths of the silk cord rope, some climbing claws, one of the ninja suits. It's a pity though. A pity we stopped having hot and cold running ninjas. They were great. They were great for supplying gear.
Truth. Do you want to get some throwing stars, maybe? Anything like that?
Well, we got 8 sets of throwing stars. Got the tubes with powder in them.
Lockpicks.
Yes, lockpicks I grabbed, and I'm not going to take a silenced pistol with me because it's not going to work there. I'm not going to worry about a ninja.
You've never actually experimented with it, just to be
no. That actually using a silenced pistol is probably best way of experimenting to see if.
Well, keep in mind, silenced is actually just suppressed.
Yes. No, I understand. It's not actual silence. I just mean that taking it outside somewhere and pulling the trigger to see if anything happens is less likely to draw attention.
True. There are good ways to experiment, and there are really bad ways to experiment. I agree. I like that you're also accumulating different currencies on you and shit. If you want to carry some dollars and shit, let me know. Although The funds and stuff are decreasing in the. You don't have a lot of funds in red carpet because nobody doing no acting right now, Chico.
No.
You need to get Alex Kinley on stage and shit to hit some of that A-list shit. Because when you start getting A-list money, then you stop worrying about money. Just pick up a few good roles, get some Johnny Depp money going, bring some dogs to fucking Australia that they don't want in there so they can piss off the prime minister. Yeah, that's what you got to do.
All right, so I'm going to get what? I wonder. I'm going to go do some quick shopping.
As long as it's cheap, you should be able to afford it.
Yeah. So basically, an inflatable rubber tube, as in the type you take into the water and sit on.
Sure. Yeah, that's easy. You want one you can blow up by mouth like kids' inner tube? Great.
Yep.
Done.
Yep. Or a hand, and I was actually going to get a little hand pump that you use on it.
Either way, you can do either way. It's a kids thing. It's made to do either or.
Yeah.
Fuck up your pump, you're not out of luck. Plus, your character doesn't smoke. Well, your character doesn't often smoke unless he gets the tobacco out of the fucking toe of the slipper and goes after
it.
By the way, after you break into the restricted books section, if you can do it, or die horribly or whatever, there we will call the adventure and stuff. So
yeah, no worries. Where the stream comes out into
sorry, go on. Oh, some silly shit there. I'm just imagining you sitting there with like some weird, like the inner tube but it's got like the little head, like little kids, like you paddling. It sucks. I can't wait till I can use a fucking boat. It keeps spinning in circles. Awesome.
Where it pulls out into Melwicks. I'm just in regards to if there's somewhere where it can, like, say, using the inner tube as, for example, to put it and may potentially camouflage it.
Oh yeah. It seems to be a super quiet area, and with a piece of cloth and some dirt and deflating it and shit, it won't be quick and easy ready to go. But yeah.
No, yeah. I just more so, just even deflating it and.
Yeah, in fact, you can pick up like several of those little kid inner tubes. You can get fucking like 6 of them, and keep them in a big packet or whatever you want.